Hey, how's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your day. Now, today I wanted to talk about my personal experience on Overwatch Competitive Season 5. Now, to those of you that know me, you guys know that I love Overwatch. I love the game, and I can be a little competitive at times, to be honest here. But I just wanted to share with you guys on how my personal season went. And to be honest, it was actually okay. I'm not gonna lie. It was better than my other seasons that I played this game on because seasons
Oh
1
no,
through
just relax a
5,
bit.
which is right now, it's been a little frustrating at times because
Uh,
because I come across players that either don't know how to play,
just realize it was
who
actually
are
enjoyable.
toxic as hell, who just don't like the character you're playing and want you to switch, or that you have to basically babysit the team as a healer or something. This is like the four things I have to come across with during competitive matches, and I'm not gonna lie, it gets really frustrating. It gets on my nerves, not because I want to play a DPS character or anything. It's just because that people just don't know how to think. Like every time I queue up in the match and I play as Genji, this is on season 2. There will always be that guy to say to switch off of Genji, and it just got annoying because it wasn't just in one game. It was like three, four, five. It was like, oh, this was before his recent buff, by the way. But it just got so frustrating because I'm like, oh my god, what do you want me to do? And they will basically force me to play somebody like
Oh,
Soldier, Reaper, just anybody besides Genji, and it just got real frustrating because number one, I wasn't really all that good with Soldier in the first place,
yeah.
and two, basically people will make me play Soldier or Reaper for DPS all the goddamn time, and it got frustrating to me because why can't I play the character that I know I'm good with? And it's not even for the team actually. It's just for your reasons and your reasons alone. Because they just don't like, Genji. They don't like any other skilled heroes. And I just get pissed off and I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll just, play Soldier or something. I usually do play Soldier or Reaper just to satisfy these people. But then I gets to the point to where as though I can't really play competitive anymore because people are just annoying as fuck. But like seasons 3 and 4, I was completely out of it because I had personal problems and stuff like that. So I didn't really have time to play Overwatch competitive like I wanted to. But I was on my friend's Xbox One day, and I was all like, okay, why haven't you start competitive yet? You haven't started for like 3 seasons. He was all like, I don't really know how to play competitive, but you think you can like level up for me? You think you can like put me to like point, a good like certain point to where as though I'm good,
I
queuing
mean,
up with good players and all. And I was all like, you know what?
you want to know something else?
I'll do it, no
You're
problem.
talking to the grown-up person.
And
Is what's
I
funny.
did. I played like a few games. It's been a while since I played some Overwatch competitive. It's actually been like 3 months since then. I stopped playing Overwatch for like 3 months straight because problems. And I know 3 months isn't a long time, but still, it felt like a long time to me. But as soon as I went and played my placement matches, a whole lot of things changed. Not just the updates, not just the patches or the recent buffs and nerfs, but the attitude change in the people, at least on Xbox One. Because when I had played my placement matches, I ended up at high gold for them. And like usually I would not be in high gold. I would usually be in silver somewhere, then rank up to gold, and then rank up from there. But I landed dead on gold,
I
which was
had
like
it
around
myself.
25
I
something,
think I know.
2500. Close to plat, but not there. And the people there were genuinely pretty nice on Overwatch. Yes, I ran into maybe one or two toxic players here and there, or like one match where stupid people just weren't cooperating, they were just doing their own thing. But throughout throughout my entire experience on Xbox One Overwatch, a lot of people were genuinely nice, and I was all like, you know what, that's actually pretty
I
cool
had
because I never met people who
people
were this
that
nice. And I picked Genji, and no one said
I
anything, and I'm
didn't know
like,
that she can do that. That's it.
what? No one's not gonna cuss me out? And they were just like, nope. like, as long as you're good with that character, so be it. And I was all like, okay. And some Xbox players said it themselves that I was really good with them. And I was all like, you know what? Nah, I'm not really all that good. It's just like I just have a good team. That's all. But it was just a great experience, and it actually got me to platinum. I actually went up to platinum in a whole day, which was pretty damn good on my end, because it would take me like a few months to hit plat on PlayStation, but on Xbox it took me like one day, and I was just really astonished because number one, I haven't lost my touch and I stopped playing for so long, and two, I can actually play whatever the fuck I wanted without anybody on me about it, without anybody agitating me to switch off and go to Soldier Reaper. And I was tired of hearing that same line, switch to Soldier, switch to Reaper every 5 minutes. Now I know what most of you Overwatch nerds are gonna say, they put out consistent damage or whatever, but me, I didn't really care about that, because like, yeah, it's consistent damage, yeah, it helps, but what's the fun in that? What's the fun in not playing a character that requires skill? Why not just fucking play the game for fun and competitive, see, at the same time? Now, if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean is, yes, you do need to get serious on competitive. Yes, you do need to take it just a little bit more seriously, but at the same time, don't let it be that serious to where as though you're limited to playing 5 or 6 heroes or 2 to 3 healers at a time, because it gets really frustrating. Like, a lot of people will just get on my nerves because I can't play the character that I'm actually good with, that I actually put time and hours into, legit hard work. And it's mostly all because of a stereotype saying that mostly all Genjis suck. That's not really the case. There are some really good Genji players, as there are some good Reaper players, some good Hanzo players out there. But throughout my experience on Xbox One, it was just great. And I went back on PS4. I finally started playing Overwatch on the PS4, and it took me like 2 days to get the plat. It didn't take me as quick as Xbox One did, but I actually got the plat, and I actually did good this year because I was actually close to Diamond, 2,900. I remember the number. I landed exactly on 2,900. But then, as time went by, I had learned some new things from the Xbox One players. I learned that you don't have to take the game too seriously than you already have to, and that if you just not get frustrated, if you don't get tilted over a small thing, you'll be able to win matches. And the only time you should only get critical is when you can see pretty much the obvious, when your team isn't doing so well and they know it, type of thing. Now, I was actually okay during the season though, and I managed to like get some good teammates. I managed to do a lot of stuff, but then I ran into some toxic players, and that kind of deranked me a lot. And you guys already know because I showed you the videos and all that, posted the videos. Like, a lot of people went off on me for the stupidest reasons. Like, you guys already know that kid that cussed me out because I picked Torbjorn on defense. I picked Torbjorn on defense. I don't know how is that a problem. I don't know what was going through his head, but that's what happened. And of course, we got that man-child who basically complained over another Tor pick, even though he was basically Symmetra throwing a game. But I ran into a lot of Thors lately. A lot of people who would just like to pick Widowmaker and just throw. And this is a real bad thing for like people who are legit good with Widowmaker, because they'll pretty much think they're throwing or something. And I'm just really pissed. I'm like, bro, what's the point of throwing? That's not fair. You're only not messing your own score up, but you're messing everybody else's up. And the worst thing is you can't really do anything about it because PlayStation doesn't have a report system. Xbox does, but it's not really as effective as, you know, as we should have it. But it would just be the players that will screw you over. And I would just be so mad blown because, like, why would you do that? What's your purpose? And next to the trolls are these people that think they know everything about Overwatch, that think they know how to attack and defend and all that, and they will just pretty much get on you about the smallest stuff. Now, for example, in one competitive match, I was playing on Iconmore and on defense, and I picked Genji on defense, and then one guy just came out and just said, "Oh, what are you doing, Switch? Why are you playing Genji on defense?" And just throwing all types of BS, all types of toxicity, and I'm just annoyed because I'm like, okay, I'm playing Genji on defense, so what? Genji is pretty good on defense as he is on offense, as he is on attack. And a lot of people just get mad and say, no, no, that's not how it works. He's an attack character. He should be strictly on attack. And I'm like, are you kidding me? When since that there were rules to where as though I can use a certain character to attack or defend? And it doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I understand that if you want to win, you have to play like a certain playstyle. But I'm not going to like sacrifice my entertainment for your W. That's just not how it goes. I want to win too, but that doesn't mean that I should obey you and listen to you like you know what you're doing. And if you did know what you were doing, you'd be in top 500 by now. Now, for those of you who still think that way, stop thinking one-sided. Stop being so biased about this game, and just think of the possibilities. Now, for example, Sombra. Now, a lot of people will complain like Sombra on defense, and I'm like, well, yeah, like when you think about it, it makes sense because Sombra can pretty much hack the health packs, basically locking a certain area down. So if your team's offense gets rid of their healers and everybody else scrambles for a health pack, they wouldn't be able to because it will be locked down. Now, I try telling people this, but they're so ignorant, they just don't want to listen at all, of course. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, and basically just ignored them and just played Genji on defense. I feel as though I was right because Genji on defense is actually not that bad. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, Ninja, what the hell is wrong with you? Attack character shouldn't be playing on defense, and it makes sense when you pick Genji on defense because I can easily just flank around and pick off the healers as they approach. So there'll be like a few man short. There'll be a healer short, and if that be the case, our team can basically push them back or just basically, get rid of the rest of them. Now, if I cut down the healers from their first approach, it will make it a lot easier for my team to approach and destroy the enemy team. Now, if you think about it that way instead of just so one-sided all the time, then yeah, you'll probably get somewhere. Well, I'm pretty sure if you pick Reaper or Soldier 76 on defense, no one's not gonna budge. No one cares, because it's Soldier and Reaper. They can be played regardless, right? Because they get an easy pass, right? All because they carry consistent damage. I'm like, consistent my ass, because there are some characters other than Soldier and Reaper that do carry out consistent damage with some good skill to it. And I tried telling other players this, and the other players, they'll just basically flat out tell you, oh no, Junkrat is a defense character. He should only be played on defense. And I'm like, when since those were the rules of the game? When since that I have to switch off of Junkrat because he's a defensive character? Now, I'm pretty much not obligated to listen to anyone during a competitive match, but people sound so stupid during the matches, it makes me wonder, like, what are you people thinking? What are you people playing? Do you people even look into it? And most of these people actually hop on the Overwatch YouTubers' dick saying that, oh, he's not good on that. Like, say for instance, an Overwatch YouTuber says that, oh, Junkrat, he's not good on attack and blah, blah, blah. And that's pretty much going to make everybody else say, oh, Junkrat isn't good on defense. And this is where I'm a little confused because, like, I watch Overwatch YouTubers, but I don't, like, fully listen to them, as in saying I have to play a certain way. No, I don't have to play a certain way. I pretty much have to play a way that I'm comfortable with it in order for me to, like, win games. I do want to win, but I'm not going to win by you barking orders at me, telling me to do this and that. Now, if you obviously see something wrong with the team on how it, and see if there's like a few things wrong with it, then yeah, you can pretty much call it out. Like for example, if we don't have any healers or tanks, yeah, you're gonna need some healers and tanks because they're basically the backbone to a team. They're basically what keeps the team in line. It basically holds the group together. Now, if you don't have a healer, if you don't have tanks, and it's all DPS and defense heroes, then yeah, I could see that you're gonna pretty much have a problem. But basically, complaining over characters of what position they're in is just plain retarded. Just because McCree is an attack character doesn't mean he's useless on defense. Just because Genji's good with flanking and maneuvering and positioning himself doesn't mean he's not good on defense. Because mostly every character in this game is good with both attack and defense if you know how to use them, if you have good knowledge of them. And yes, I understand that different tools are for different parts of a job. Like for instance, yeah, you have a Pharah, you do need a soldier to take a run, whatever. But don't make it solely based off that. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Don't be so biased that okay, only this characters can be played on this and only this characters can be played on that. Like no, you'll never have fun or have any good ideas in that sense. If you be biased or be just so one-sided on how Overwatch is played, not only you'll never have fun, but you'll never. During my time on Xbox One Overwatch, I had to learn how to adapt myself to different type of teams and different type of playstyles that each of them had brought to the table. So yeah, I wasn't able to play Genji all the time like I would like to. Let's not let's not beat around the bush here. I do like playing Genji a lot, but it taught me how to adapt to a certain team that I was playing with. So it made me like switch up different heroes, made me learn different playstyles. It's making me actually want to learn more heroes as I go. So almost wanting to master all of them instead of just one. And I know that's what you're supposed to do in Overwatch, but to me, I could like in season 2, I could barely play like 1 or 2 heroes. But now in season 5, I was able to play like up to 7 or 8 heroes at a time. And I was actually pretty happy that I've gotten this far, to be honest. And like, basically, of course, my overall goal is to get the top 500 or whatever. But I just like having fun with the game too and not be so fucking biased on one idea. Just because an Overwatch YouTuber or somebody else has an idea and shares that with you doesn't mean you should like go buy that and stick with it and stuff like that, because they're nothing but ideas. And that's what I'm using right now. I'm using ideas. Like when I see a Junkrat on our team, I don't really complain. If I see a Widowmaker on our team, I really don't complain unless they're not doing their job, unless they're throwing, that type of thing. But if they're playing a game and they want to win by using their skill alone, then yes, go ahead. So be it. Play Widow. If you're good with Widow, fine. But if the team needs you, and if we need like another support or another tank, or maybe a DPS that can get up in the enemy's faces, then yes, we'll probably ask you to switch from Widow to something else. We'll probably ask you to switch off of Doomfist or Soldier real quick. And that's pretty much it, really. It's not really a bad game. Like, Overwatch is not a bad game. It's actually not that hard to get good at. It's just that the players will pretty much hold a lot of people back because they fail to adapt and fail to realize that we can't always be strict. We can't always go this one straight line. We have to mix it up. You have to think and say, hey, maybe we don't have to go this narrow line because it's not going to get you to top 500. Like, going to Soldier and Reaper only as your only DPS is not going to help you get to top 500. It's not going to help you learn the game. It's not going to help you have fun because it's just really going to be just downright disappointing. Now, I know a Mercy rework is coming in soon. I know Mercy's going to be a whole different character now. And during that, a lot of people are either going to pick Mercy or don't pick Mercy. Now, this is where the meta comes in. And So alright, first of all, I hate meta. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like meta because meta basically just dictates how you play and it dictates what characters you should or shouldn't be picking. And this makes me so damn mad because people will just follow the meta blindly without even questioning it first, without even questioning a character's skill or player stats on that specific character. It will just get so annoying. Now, let's say if McCree gets buffed today or tomorrow, and he can do like, I don't know, 215 damage on his gun, so that's like one-shot kills. A lot of people are gonna go pick McCree, and a lot of people are gonna tell you that, hey, switch off of Hanzo and go McCree, or just some stupid crap like that. Or if Soldier gets nerfed again on his damage and he can only do 70 damage now, which means it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot just to like kill one character that's 200 health or whatever, and a lot of people's gonna be like, switch off a Soldier, don't play a Soldier no more, he's useless now. Or a good example would be that Roadhog nerf, to where as though he couldn't really one-shot anybody like he used to, and now situations like that, people were all like, don't pick Roadhog, he's useless now. And to me, that made me a little irritated because like, why would I not pick Roadhog? Yes, a lot of people say that he's dead now, but it doesn't make any sense. Roadhog can still be good. You can still use Roadhog really effectively if you know how to use him, period. If you work with your team and if you're able to do certain things, I'm sounding retarded here. Basically what I'm saying is that if you can work together with your team, you'll be able to win more matches. If you understand your team's playstyle and the enemy team's playstyle, you'll win more games. You don't have to be Mr. Cool or Mr. Know-It-All on Overwatch saying that, oh, you know what, Widow's not gonna work because, you know, a lot of people suck with her. And I'm like, that's not the case. Everyone is different and everyone has different skills based on what they play. So you can't really get mad at one guy all because he picks Widowmaker or Hanzo or whatever. Basically, leave the people be, let them play what they want to play, because a lot of people leave Overwatch because of toxic players telling them to switch off and whatever, and telling them what's meta or not meta. Because I'm tired of getting dictated. It's not even, that doesn't even make no sense. But anyway, just to sum it all up, during Season 6, I really don't want any bullshit. I just want people to watch this video and to understand that, be more open-minded on Overwatch, even on competitive. Don't force anybody to just lock on a character just for your sake or the freaking team's sake. Now, the only time you should switch for team's sake is if they need a support or anything for the team, basically. But just because you don't like a certain character, don't tell that person to switch. Please don't. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find it informative. I just wanted to get this off my chest because I was just so sick and tired of people bitching and moaning about the same thing on Overwatch. But until then, I'm going to be getting ready for Season 6. Hopefully this time I'll hit Diamond, if not higher. But I guess other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Oh, and don't bitch and moan. It's annoying. Like, especially on Overwatch. Just stop. Just knock it off. Alright guys, peace.